Tell me, how long have you lived in Fort McMurray?
Oh, great question, Robbie. Myself and my wife are actually in our fourth decade here in Fort McMurray. We moved here in 1991, 4 children born and raised here in this beautiful community, and we enjoy Fort McMurray and the community very much.
What are some of the things about Fort McMurray that people don't realize?
You know, I think when we first came here, the population was 22,000 people. It was very much a small town, and I think as Fort McMurray's grown, we've managed to maintain some of that small town feel. So for us, we moved from very small towns when we came here, and although the community's grown quite a bit and has changed, we've seen a lot of change over the years. I think as far as raising a family here, things for the children to do as they're growing up, the school system, we just felt so blessed to have a community like Fort McMurray to raise our children. And I think that maybe anyone who's spent time or moved here and got to enjoy the community, get to meet new people, that they very quickly realize that it's very much a community and family-oriented town, which may be in contradiction to some of the rumors and other information out there by people who have never been here or people who have come to work and commuted in and out of the town. So I think that's maybe a little known fact about Fort McMurray, is that it's very family oriented and a great place to raise your children.
Where are you from originally?
East Coast, small island, not the big island, but small island, Cape Breton, which is part of Nova Scotia. Both myself and my wife grew up there, and we've actually officially passed the halfway mark of having lived in Fort McMurray longer than we lived in our hometown. So.
Tell me about your role on the board for Toronto College.
Yeah, no, I was appointed by the Minister of Advanced Education be almost 6 years ago, so I'm in my second 3-year term at the college. I did serve as board chair for a period of time. I'm still on the board, and been fortunate to work with a lot of other community-minded and industry leaders on that board in ensuring that Toronto College offers the best education option for both our local kids first, and then also out-of-town folks who want to come and get an education here and ideally make Fort McMurray their homes.
What are some of the programs the college offers?
Yeah, there's everything from, there's some industry specific related. Power engineering is a big one, and that's all of the operators in the area employ power engineers. There's business related, there's some excellent entrepreneur programs at the college, and then there's a big program in the nursing sector where, in partnership with AHS and the Northern Lights Health Center, we educate and bring on the next generation of medical professionals at the college. So very diverse range of programs, and we really solicit stakeholder input and keep a pulse on the industry to see what programs would be in demand and result in very employable folks once they finish their formal education.
So tell me about Lynco.
Yeah, so Lynco's been around for servicing the industrial sector for 20 years, based out of Lloydminster, and recently the Infinity Métis Corporation acquired the company. So the fabrication shop is located in Lloyd, and we have a great team. Lynco has a great team in Lloyd, very service oriented. We produce fabrication, pipe spooling, industrial skids, facility maintenance and construction, both in the shop, the fabrication shop, which is 10,000 square feet, and on-site services as well. I joined recently to the Lynco team. Feel very fortunate for the opportunity to establish a stronger presence for the company and grow the company here in Fort McMurray, where I've spent most of my career in Fort McMurray. So really looking forward to developing and continuing to grow and build upon the great foundation that Lynco has already, and get that local service offering here in Fort McMurray by an Indigenous-owned local contracting company.
Why is it important for companies to reinvest and invest in the community, particularly with Indigenous-owned companies?
That's a great question, Robbie, and I firmly believe that investment, it comes not only, there's the financial component, but there's also a pride, and there's also obviously employment opportunities within the organization, and it's really a sustainable component of the community. And myself and others who work in Lynco and Infinity Métis Corporation have a firm belief in that why. And at this stage of my career, that why has become more important. I've worked for a number of organizations, all great organizations, but when you step back and look at the why, a community-owned organization, the why you come to work every day and build something that's sustainable becomes very important. And it's really that why, and that spills over into the teamwork atmosphere and a family atmosphere of the organization as well. So it's a very different culture, I feel, within an organization like this than you may see in other organizations. And at the end of the day, it's the culture and the atmosphere that both employees and community get satisfaction and pride of ownership in what is being built.
And how do I get a hold of you?
Yeah, you can, so Fort McMurray, it's myself, I'm general manager for Fort McMurray, 780-881-4051, or jump on our website at lynco.ca. Down in Lloydminster, we have a fellow leading the charge. He's been with Lynco since inception. Jerry Cole is his name,